Emefiele might be on our list for a very long time. Because when he decided to, first of all, Emefiele got the attention of Nigerians when, as the central bank governor, he decided to run for president. That got everyone talking. Is this even possible? But looking at the Nigerian politics and how the political parties have set up their structure, one can hardly tell what is right and what is wrong. So after that, next thing we heard was currency change, that they're bringing new notes. You don't have the notes were not in circulation. Next thing you're telling us to bring back all the notes we had. People were rushing to banks, putting money. Now, this case is about the procurement that you made for those currencies. Where is the currency? If the money was here, if it was in circulation, I mean, if we had 60% of the new currency in circulation and 40%.
Okay, let's even say 50.
Yes,
or less.
Or less. If we had 30% of the new currency in circulation, we'll probably say, okay, Emefiele and his team did XYZ to a point and they couldn't succeed, maybe because of bureaucracy and bottlenecks along the way. But
okay,
we did not see anything. And here he's trying to act like he's being prosecuted for something he did not do. All right. I don't know how you see it, but yes, from the angle at which we are observing as media people, we find it very funny.
You see, you know, there's what we call a law of retributive justice, otherwise known as law of karma. You understand? You see, Emefiele became so, you know, engrossed with power. And like I used that word just now, that power is transient. A lot of people don't know that. Because you are CBN governor or even president today means that you remain there forever. No. There's a day you leave that particular office. So he was so engrossed. And he became manacled, you know, and ensconced in power. And he saw the office with the influence, exuberance, etc. And he felt that he was a demigod, you know, finance, as the case may be. Now, he tinkered with some very obnoxious and very obfuscating, policies that he brought. Some of them became anti-people politics, policies that he enunciated. And the first one amongst them is that Emefiele raised the inflation rate in Nigeria, which most people don't talk about. When he was governor, he couldn't control our currency very well. That is where the dollar had that free fall, and the dollar was falling and gradually falling and falling, doing acrobatics until
the naira.
The dollar became a wayward currency in Africa and even the world, as the case may be. It was even Emefiele's time. Now, because he was so full and subsumed in power, having read the CBN Act, you know what confused Emefiele was that? He saw that the CBN Act gave a semblance of independence to the CBN governor to do and undo. You understand? And that the only thing that can put a word between him and enforcing his right is the president of the day, that he has to go for consequential approval. That was how it started coming up. So secondly, the outgone executive presidency saw Emefiele as a tool to use to destabilize a particular candidate they sought that they can destabilize at that time. And that particular candidate, they said, has so much money hidden somewhere, so they want to what now? Take those money from him so that he cannot influence electoral, success as this case may be. Now, he was now engrossed in all these things. At the end of the day, the thing backfired. How did it backfire? The policy you sought to implement, it came very late, about a month or thereabout to a general election in the country. 2, and as at that time, Nigerians were just coming back for the New Year break and New Year holidays. People had little or no money in them. You were, bringing a policy of that nature to change the color of the naira and denominate them again, which was very wrong. It backfired. Before you knew, we heard he has bought about 1,000 buses again. He wanted to contest for presidency of Nigeria, which has never happened between a governor of CBN before, has never done that kind of a thing. So he had a lot of things under his cupboard. But my take on this is this. The government of the day, yes, we know Emefiele was so notorious, but you have been so ambivalent, rudderless in trying to charge and prosecute this man. From what I read, Emefiele will even go scot-free, because already the lawyer is already talking about procurement. That Emefiele is not the only person that will sign the procurement orders, as the case may be. That he only approves. Somebody must have originated that particular procurement order. The another one verify. Then his duty is to approve. And those people charged alongside Emefiele in this case, I doubt. Two is that they started with saying that Emefiele was doing a gun running and possession of illegal firearms. That one has been under the carpet. They now came again and said that he was sponsoring terrorism with cahoots with some other people yet unknown. They did not bring charges against him on those areas. They are now looking for this one, a procurement, whatever the case may be. I don't know how they are going to succeed. But Emefiele we pay unduly for all this. If he is free at the end of the day, I believe that he is not giving that kind of treatment that was given to Zakizaki and this man Sabo Dasuki. That they will just punish him and keep him. He will keep sleeping and ignoring in prison custody till about 5-6 years. Then they now pardon him and say, go and see no more. I believe that is what is going to happen here.